they'll be ready to go. So
this is a big fight for these women. Yeah,
indeed. So world contenders. And again, Denise Taylor, TNT in the solid black. With a blue t-shirt is Darlene Valdez. I am always fearful of using the age or the weight of the women, but of course in our kickboxing we have been given permission. So 30-year-old Darlene Valdez and 22-year-old Denise Taylor.
In meetings with Howard Hansen, president of the WKA, we had to try to figure out, now there's no way you can have a heavyweight division for women. They're just not going to allow it.
Darlene Valdez, you saw her using some good punching skills as she does there, is also a world-ranked professional boxer as well. But
Taylor looking good.
Taylor coming right back on top.
Right, look, she's looking good.
Sam, I've seen Denise Taylor fight many times, and I know she's very pretty in the face and doesn't look like much of a kickboxer because she's too attractive. But when it gets right down to the fight, and she can do it, and she's as talented with the feet as she is with the hands.
By the way, if you are wondering on the weights, 116.5 for Taylor, 115 for Valdez in the blue.
Good athletes, both of them. Excellent shape.
No change in the rule for the women and the men here. It is take your lumps just as everybody else does inside that 18-foot ring here tonight.
Oh, beautiful spinning back fist. Didn't do a lot of damage, but sure looked good. There's another one right off the top of the forehead. Caught her with a right.
I think she's hurt. She's stunned.
Taylor has caught two of those spinning back fists right off the top of Valdez, and she's got that pretty well measured.
Nice uppercut. Keeps her hands up. She's going to just take her time now. Try to pick her shots.
Closing seconds of round number one of a scheduled 5-rounder for the women here. World contenders trying to get a shot at the U.S. title holder, Pixie Elmore. They fought well in round number one as we follow TNT Denise Taylor to her corner. Rio Degennaro working at corner.
She's not even going to sit down.
Denise is one of those young ladies that probably the first question you would like to ask is, why would you get into kickboxing? We posed that question to her earlier and got this response.
I wanted to learn how to defend myself just against, anyone, women, men, whoever on the street. And after I got in the ring, and I'm a competitive person anyway, and after I got in the ring, I decided I liked it. I like getting paid for it, and I like the challenge.
Well, she's got a challenge tonight from Darlene Valdez. By the way, she's a fashion designer and also a swimming instructor in addition to her work in the gym. And as you can plainly tell, a well-spoken young lady as she fights here against Darlene Valdez. They have fought the first round. An interesting rest period, and we're ready for the second.
She was speaking about self-defense. We're noticing in our karate studios 30–40% of students these days are women. That was not the case a number of years ago. It was thought of as, quote, a man's art. Not true.
Taylor seems to have picked up a lot of momentum since the end of round number one, when those two spinning back fists certainly kind of put the fight in her stable. But again, Valdez has come out with that good hand speed and has landed some solid combinations.
Another attempt at that spinning backhand. It missed.
Bob Perry, 8th degree black belt, studios in Orange County, California, one of our analysts, and the middleweight champion of the world, Dale Cook, with yours truly, Sam Smith, here in Tulsa tonight.
Sam, one of the things we might point out as Denise lands another back fist is that when the women do go to a karate school, they don't put the gloves on them and throw them in the ring and go kickboxing like these gals are tonight. The karate school, you learn your basic self-defense, and this sport is for the ones who get involved in that and excel in it and want to try professional fighting. And Denise has done well at it.
I think that's a good point. Both of these women have already won their black belts. In other words, they spent years in that discipline, got their black belts in karate first, then picked up kickboxing, and obviously have turned professional.
Two excellent comments from martial arts instructors themselves. Again, Bob Perry out in Orange County, and of course Dale Cook here with the Apollo schools here in the Tulsa area. By the way, Apollo's going to be fighting on a World Championship card later on. We're looking forward to his defense of his middleweight title.
Don't want to miss that. That's going to be a great fight. Always a great fight with him.
Round two, how do you see here?
Beautiful left
30
cross.
seconds is again the punching power of Valdez, but Taylor has stayed right in there.
Denise has excellent timing on all of her techniques. She timed that left cross beautifully.
On the other hand, doesn't phase Valdez. She just shook it off and looks out through the eyebrows and keeps coming.
Ladies have fought two here in Tulsa tonight.
Don't hold. Right.
Little extracurricular activity.
Good girl. That was your round. Easy. Okay. Darlene, the only thing you're not doing is you're not. Spit it right here. Right here. Okay, Darlene, the only thing you're not doing is
Too many spinning back fists. We need some variation. Her body is wide open. Also.
Bell sounds to start our third round of a 5-round bout tonight between world contenders Denise Taylor. She's on your left, and on the right is Darlene Valdez. And again, the winner gets a shot at the U.S. title holder, Pixie Elmore.
Nice shots.
Both corners somewhat satisfied with what they've seen so far, other than a little bit more activity from Valdez.
Look out, let go in. Let go in.
Both girls showing a lot,
working there.
Both girls showing a lot of style, a lot of class. They're landing blows. They're showing they can take it as well. Here comes Valdez.
You see the experience of a pro boxing career of Valdez as she landed both a good left-right combination, and Taylor seemed to walk into both of them.
Another left hook by Valdez. Taylor coming back. Like I say, they're both good. They're both not just wild. They're picking their shots. There's that spinning backhand.
Beautiful combination.
Rio Degennaro working over with Denise Taylor would like to see a lot more kicks. He is not getting it from Taylor right now, but there was a solid one to the ribcage.
Valdez going to have to be careful. There is a 8-kick must rule. In other words, each fighter must throw 8 kicks in the course of a round or be penalized points.
Taylor still throwing those round kicks with a great deal of velocity here in round 3.
Hey, I'm impressed. You guys are really good.
These girls are in great shape.
Yes, they are.
Physical condition.
They're both taking shots, giving shots.
20 seconds left in round 3 as Valdez going for win number 9 with an 8-2 record.
I'm
a 10-1
impressed.
record for Taylor.
Nothing wild. Not getting excited, just picking their shots.
Oh, that spinning
nice
back fist.
shot.
Does it ever. As Denise Taylor, who landed that earlier in rounds 1 and 2, has come back with it here in the third. And there's the bell to end the third round. So as Valdez goes back into the corner with Mel Chevis, 30-year-old woman from Albuquerque, New Mexico, hometown Santa Fe.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You're looking good. All right. Control your breathing.
Great. Coming at you. Spin back fist.
Control your breathing.
Okay. Coming out of the clinches, spinning back fist. She stands up straight every time you put your head. She's starting it a little higher.
Give me combinations, sweetheart.
Valdez has used some good hand combinations early in almost every round as we pick up action here in the third. And as Taylor walked right into a straight left hand, look at the combination.
Right combination, yeah.
Very nice. But Taylor responded very well, and look at this spinning back fist.
Boom! Right on target.
That hurt way over here, fellas. I don't know about
bet.
you.
I think this audience is a little bit in awe because they're not used to seeing women fight like this.
Well, they have fought for 3 rounds, and this is round 4 of the scheduled 5-rounder.
Another beautiful left spinning back fist.
And Valdez has caught all 4 that have been caught by her right on the cheek.
Like I say, they're both in great shape. They take, they give.
Darlene has that boxing background. I don't think she's used to someone turning around and throwing a punch at her.
Watch as Taylor sets it up. She'll come in. There you go. She came in and kind of feint a front kick, and then she threw the spinning fist. She did a nice job of that. But she runs right into a combination.
Oh, nice shots there.
Speaking of combinations, Taylor
Valdez comes
answered.
right back. Crowd's really getting into it.
Oh, boy, she's using that back fist overtime now.
She has got it measured, too.
Right uppercut.
Denise Taylor, by the way, is single. I'm not sure how many guys would like to have a date with a young lady they can't out-arm wrestle, or out-fight, that is. But again, a lady that also enjoys swimming and also working with horses. Kickboxing for the last 4 years after, as both Dale and Bob had indicated, a very extensive karate background.
You know, I think what we're seeing here is Darlene Valdez, who has more of a boxing background, against Denise Taylor, who has a martial art background. And her versatility in kicks is making the difference in the fight, her timing and back fist.
We just saw it there with Valdez. She tries to get in there. Now she'll come in with the uppercuts. All Taylor can do is try to get the distance again and throw the kicks.
Well, 4 rounds have come and gone. We definitely will go to the 5th and final round with the women here tonight in Tulsa, Oklahoma, as WK action continues. As Dale Cook has alluded to, Denise Taylor has used the spinning back fist to perfection tonight, and there is one of about 5 that Valdez has caught through 4 rounds as we go to the 5th and final round. Gentlemen, let me pass on a rather interesting note on Darlene Valdez. She is 8-2 with 3 knockouts, and all 3 of her knockouts, interesting enough, have come by kicks rather than punches.
Yeah.
So she apparently does have a kick somewhere in that arsenal, but most of the time tonight it has been mostly on punches. The 5th and final round of a 5-round fight. World contenders, and in the wings, waiting the U.S. champion Pixie Elmore for the winner of this one tonight.
Work out, don't hold, work out.
Oh, big solid left hand by Taylor.
Both these fighters list themselves as orthodox, nothing really surprising. Fight pretty much the same, but I think that's an interesting point. For this particular fight, it would appear that Valdez has been told to try to get inside, use the hands.
By the way, I might add that Valdez is also single, is occupation electrician in the Santa Fe, Albuquerque area. She's trying to get something wired right here tonight, however, against Denise Taylor. Some good, some bad, but Taylor, again, with that spinning back fist, has pretty much controlled the better of the punches of this fight.
The talent of these 2 women is just incredible. Excellent condition. Again, nothing wild, picking their shots, real pros. Very much impressed. Some beautiful shots there. Valdez, again, just seems to take a shot. She's okay.
Bob, one of the things about that spinning jump kick that Taylor tried, it took Valdez enough off balance that she got the good hand combination, and that's what is called setting up.
Just setting
a
up.
Particular
There goes a spinning back kick. That's exactly what you're talking about. She threw a spinning back kick, got Valdez up against the ropes, does it again. Spinning back fist. She's going to mix it up.
Valdez is in trouble in the closing 10 seconds. A fighter can be saved by the bell in the last round only, and that's where we are.
Tiger.
We're going to the decision on this one, and what a fight these ladies have put on tonight in Tulsa.
Great
and
fight.
There's the bell. Denise Taylor again going across the ring, and exhausted Darlene Valdez. Who wins it tonight? Who gets it?
Judge Harris scores the fight 50-48. Judge Shivery scores the fight 49-46. Judge Beatty scores the fight 49-46. Winner by unanimous decision, Denise TNT Taylor.